welcome back to my channel. I know I didn't post any videos earlier this week. Wasn't really feeling good, but I'm okay today. And I'm going to talk a bit about Black History Month. We're going to highlight 3 women who made significant changes in Black history. And also we're going to highlight one of our very own born and raised Bahamian women. So stay tuned. If you're new, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And let's get right into it. Alright, let's get into our first person we're going to highlight. Her name is Bessie Coleman. She was the first African American woman to hold a pilot's license. And listen to this, also the first Black person to hold an international pilot's license. You can imagine how big that probably was for her. I can only imagine the emotions, the feelings, everything that she was feeling during that time of accomplishing that. That is such a big achievement. And you would normally hear everybody just speak about the Wright brothers in terms of flying planes and all that. But we have to highlight our ladies who really did big things, that she paved the way for other American and African American women in the aviation area. She really paved the way. You know what it is to become the first Black person to hold an international pilot's license? Actually, back then, when you have all of the Jim Crow laws, so many segregation laws, so many things that people that divided Black and white. And for her to get that, you could imagine how many roads she had to go through, how many things she had to do, how many struggles she encountered and endured just to get that pilot's license. So we're going to give her flowers. She's not alive today, but on her death anniversary, African American pilots normally would drop a wreath over her gravesite just to say that they appreciate her for paving the way, and her legacy still lives on today. Alright ladies, let's get into our second lady that we are highlighting, Claudette Coleman. Claudette Coleman, before Rosa Parks. We remember Rosa Parks not giving up her seat in a segregated bus and being arrested. But before Rosa Parks, it was Claudette Coleman. At the age of 15, she refused to give up her seat to a white lady in a segregated bus. They wanted her to sit to the back of the bus where Blacks would sit and the whites would sit to the front. They wanted her to give up her seat, and she refused to give up her seat, and in turn she was arrested. Now listen to this. Not many persons mention her, not many persons speak about her, but this incident happened 9 months before Rosa Parks in Montgomery, Alabama, refused to give up her seat. She may not have been highlighted as much as Rosa Parks. Many persons didn't speak up about her, but she's one of the biggest pioneers in the 1950s civil rights movement. She is also a retiree nurse, and she is still alive today. So she can still speak of her history of what she went through. I don't know about you guys, but I really love history. I really love history, and I love to hear about the things that people went through, especially persons who are alive, still alive today, to tell the story. I love to hear them talk about, old stuff and what happened back then. It is so much nostalgia, and I am just so happy that these persons paved the way for us as Black women, especially because we know with Black women it's really hard for us, and we go through so much. Black women go through a lot, and this here is something so great that she did, even though she's not as highlighted as much as Rosa Parks. We still are going to give her flowers while she's alive. We're going to give her flowers so that she knows that she is appreciated. Anyways, let's get into the third lady we're going to highlight. Black woman making history around the world. This is my girl. You might be saying my girl. I don't even know this lady personally, but her story is very inspiring. Born as Sarah Breed Love. You should know who I'm talking about. Miss Madam C.J. Walker. a self-made millionaire. She was the first self-made billionaire in America. Your girl doing things, and guess what? She was a black woman. What inspired her to start creating her products was that she started losing her hair. So she wanted something to help her grow her hair back. And in terms of her growing her hair back, she created a product so she could make other black women feel the way that she felt. Because back in that time, black women didn't really know didn't know really what to do with their hair. They didn't know how to fix it. But Madam C.J. Walker, she hooked them up. She gave them a deal and she made sure, girl, we can slay you, okay? She made sure that black women felt more confident about themselves. Her products, along with the hot comb, even though she did not invent it, along with the hot comb, her products on black women hair made miracles. You see all the different styles we have today as natural black women, especially with our natural hair. Many black women don't like to perm their hair. So, Madam C.J. Walker made her products available to women so that they could go ahead, get in their hair, style up, and make them feel so great about themselves. It's nothing better than when a woman has her hair fixed, and she feels so confident about herself. And Madam C.J. Walker, her story inspires me because she's a woman. She went through two marriages and also two divorces, but she made a way and she paved the way for her daughter and also her adopted granddaughter. She paved the way for them by creating a company that would sell products. Even as up to the day, her products are still being sold worldwide. And what really inspired me was that she was a self-made millionaire. You know what it is to be self-made. I'm not getting on nobody who probably had generational wealth that passed down to them. I I'm all for generational wealth. But sis, yeah, probably how it was back then to be a self-made millionaire, especially with a black woman. Hmm, self-made. That's my girl. And that's the three women we're gonna highlight in Black History Month. And let's get into our Bahamian, born and raised entrepreneur. Okay, sorry if I'm reading from my book, but I have to make sure I have the correct information when I speak about this lady. This is a young black woman born in the Bahamas, born and raised by Haitian nationals, Eunice E. Delisma. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but correct me if I am wrong. This is a young lady that quit her job. She quit her job during our pandemic that is still ongoing, and she became the CEO of Courtney's Closet, Courtney's Foreign Card LLC, and Island Hop Shop. I know many of you may know about her, but she is very inspiring. And also, through her vision, she created a movement for young women and entrepreneurs called Global Women Entrepreneurs. Sis, I am all for empowering black women, and I am so inspired by what you did. I'm so happy for you, girl. You out here making moves and you're making history. And that's the main thing. We as black women, we need to uplift each other. 1 minute. We need to uplift each other and not tear each other down. As people may say in the Bahamas, many of you are not you're not what's the word? Many of you may not know this term, but black crab syndrome. That is very present in our country, and it's sad. It's very sad because we should be building each other up and trying to move forward as a country. And black women are the girl in these. We gotta give you your flowers. We can give you your flowers because you are doing big things, you're doing big movements, and as a young mother at it, you are doing great things, girl. You can imagine your daughter looking up to you. She's looking up to you, and years later, she'll be able to say, wow, my mommy did all this. She is doing big things, and girl, represent, girl. Because I know you have Bahamian and Haitian blood, girl. Do your thing, keep doing your thing, and keep excelling, keep moving, keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Listen, once you put God first in everything, everything else will fall in place. So they are my ladies that I chose to highlight in my Black History Month video. Power to the blacks, and we are moving forward so great. Although we may experience racism still today, it is not as large as it was back in the early 1900s. And I just pray that black people, be excelled better. As you can see, and especially black women, oh my God, women are just taking over. They are just taking over. It's not like women are still housewives. We have many women who are housewives, but not majority of women are still housewives who have to stay home, take care of the kids. A lot of women are doing great things all around the world with our athletes in music, teachers, doctors, nurses. We just appreciate you, and as we end Black History Month, remember that this doesn't have to be the only month that we celebrate our black persons, our black people. This is not the only month we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate black people every day, every year, every month, every hour, every minute, every second. Black girls rock. And until next time, ladies, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This was a very informative video, and comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost much. It's free to subscribe to my channel. And until next time.